Okay, good afternoon, friends. We will see some of the basic types and their schematic diagrams or pictures, how they are used. So we have types of lifts depending upon their usage: passenger, goods, vehicle, dumbwaiter, scissor. So this is example of a scissor lift. Okay, this is a passenger. This might be cargo. This is for everyone. Okay, general. Now passenger lift. Okay, so this passenger elevator is designed to move people between floors of a building. That's very common. Their capacity is related to available space. Their capacity is related to available space and utilize. Up to 8 to 10 floors, these operate at 1 meter per second. More than 10 floors, these operate at 2.5 meter per second speed. Okay, 2.5 to 10 meter. Can you see this diagram? See, there are two major in multi-heavy big buildings: express elevators, sky lobbies. Okay, express elevator means it will move very fast and have very less stoppage. From here to here directly it can go, or from here to here only one or two stops will be there. But what will happen to sky lobby? Sky lobby are the intermittent things. Okay, they will stop at each and every part of the floor. Every floor it is going to stop. See, if you see this one, express elevator. An express elevator does not serve all floors. Okay, it moves between the ground floor and the sky lobby. It means what? Wherever lobbies are there, no sky lobbies, there only it will stop. Sky lobbies are intermediate interchange floor. It is a floor. It is a floor where from an express elevator that stops only at sky lobby. Means sky lobby is a platform. No, there only it will stop. And from there, a local elevator which stops at every floor within the segment of building. Means what? From this sky lobby, from another local elevator will be there. So that will be moving each and every floor. Express means it will go and stop only at this sky lobby and at the roof level. The normal local elevator means from here to individual floors it will move. Okay. Passenger lift can use. Okay, so in the hospital lift, these are the typical dimensions. All are in mm. If all are in mm, so minimum and maximum dimensions are there. Width, so 1100 to 1300. So length will be 2300. So stretcher dimensions 620 mm to 1880 mm. So a bigger size, so the dimensions are a little bit larger, 720 to 1040. So there is some small table can also be takes place. So apart from that, 3 persons, one lift attender. 3 persons, one lift attender is compulsory here. Okay. Now we can see which one is these are generally used in passenger lift for hotel rooms. Okay. Can you see? Here is the central door location. Can you see here? Central door location. Central door location. Okay. Central door location. So here it is. Here it is off centered, means what? Somewhere near to the wall it is there. Okay, so dimensions are there: 54 min means minimum. Okay, it's not very common. So here 1295, 1370. So these many are the dimensions. This is plan, this is front view. Okay, this is the front view. These are the doors. So height is mentioned minimum 2 meter, here 1.5 meter for a smaller one. Okay, so minimum dimensions for mentioned. Goods lift or freight lift, these are generally used in big godowns or stockyards. Okay, used to transport heavy goods, but depends only on the type of goods transported. So what type of the goods? Maybe some car, maybe some big boxes, okay, containers. So all those things will tell what is the car size or the lift size. Usually speed usually used in shopping complex, airports, hotels and warehouse. So these goods lift are generally used there. So this is the typical dimension. See here, there is a table given. Okay, table given. Most probably it is from NBC 2005 code book. A, B, C, D, E, F. These are alphabets. These are nothing but dimensions here. These are nothing but dimensions here. So it is here inches. It is in mm. Inches, mm, inches, mm, inches, mm. Like that. It is given. Okay, now for columns. See, for columns, load carrying capacity. This column capacity of lift is 1134 kg. For this it is more. For this it is like it is more. Okay, as it will go higher, the dimensions are also increasing. No, for 1134 kg, one dimension. Let us see a dimension. 1626 to it is increased to 2540. So now what is A? It is inside clearance length. What is B? It is a length. So here width and length of the inside car. Length and width of the inside car. Inside car. And here it is CAD. Okay, what is this A? Same thing, no? Inside clearance. What is this C? Door opening. It's called as a door opening. It is called as wall opening. Okay, it's called as wall opening. What is this? Total stairwell dimension. So some of the dimensions A, D, C. So okay, so clear entrance, width of the room. Okay, so total inside to inside wall clearance. Like this you have the multiple dimensions. So these are the standard ones given for different load carrying capacity. So these you try to remember rough and values. Okay, so don't exactly go, you can at least say for lower weight it will range from 1.6. okay, 1.6 to 1.7, but for higher one it is a 2.5 to 2.6. Okay, so vehicle lifts, these are used to lift a car in a multi-story car park showroom. These are generally used in showrooms for car parks and had to be in the form of traction or hydraulics. Only two things possible. It's okay. Form of traction is more commonly used for high velocity. Wherever car parking is there, there you can go and use. See here, this column represents type of vehicles. So two wheelers, four two-wheelers means in one go three numbers of two-wheelers can be used. In one go four numbers of two-wheelers can be used. Small cars, little bit bigger cars, so the sizes are increasing. So its load carrying capacity some 500 kg to 10,000 kg. So car dimension means what, that space is there, no, this space. So this space we call them as a car dimensions. So this we consider it as a car only. So this is called as a car dimension. See, this only portion A and B is car dimension. This outside is the wall for elevator, total elevator wall assembly. Okay, total elevator wall assembly. This is generally counterweight. This is called them a counterweight. Okay, so here car dimension, so this is the shaft dimension and this is entrance width. Okay, width and height. Okay, we have so many things. So you can see for smaller vehicles 2 meter by 2.8 meter is the width of shaft and this is the car width. See here 2.8 to 2 where it is here, this outside dimension, what is that? D and E, D and E are this dimension, D and E are this dimension. A and B, where it is A and B, this car dimension, A and B are this car inside dimensions. Okay, entrance width, where you can get, this is the general entrance width. Okay, this is the entrance width. So for multiple things it is there. Dumb waiter, so these are dumb waiter. Can you see, only food things, food items or small items which are there in the hotel rooms, there only it is transported. So that is why the name given waiter, dumb waiter lifts. Dumb waiters are small freight elevators that are intended to carry food rather than passengers. Only it will carry food. So they often link kitchen with other rooms. They often link it. Generally installed in restaurant, school, kindergartens, hospitals, retirement homes, or in private homes. So the lifts generally terminate in kitchen. It will terminate in kitchen. Average height. So I told you, no, 1.8 to 1.8. Only this much dimension is sufficient. Okay. So you can see whether it is a plan. Yes, it is a plan. So whether it is a wall, this is the wall. Where is the car? Here is the car, inside car. This is A and B dimension. This is D and E dimension. Okay. So they are given 1.0, 0.75. Here it is also 7.5. Okay, and 980. Okay, what do you mean by this Caesar lift? Caesar lifts. Okay, so these lifts are self-contained, these lifts can be easily moved to where they are needed. Okay, to transport small up to the height. If you see this diagram, you will understand. Okay, these are called as scissor lifts. These are used called as scissor lifts. Now you can see they are excellent for indoor. They are excellent for indoor and outdoor construction, maintenance and installation. For a big building, you want to have maintenance, there you can go for this one. Features: high load carrying capacity, longer life, smooth operation. Both way it is possible. Can you see the minimum and maximum dimension? Okay. So this is the platform. This is the platform where load is situated. So these are called as scissor arms. These are called as scissor. This is called as piston, jack and piston arrangement, which will move into the upward. So here you can see platform, clear lift, elevated height, closed height. Closed height means when these two become almost horizontal, that will be closed height. Elevated height means this is the open height. It is the elevated height only. So when these two become almost horizontal, then it will become a closed height. Clear lift means up to what height it is, it can be increased. So platform means the dimensions, the top dimensions is called as a platform. Okay, for different load carrying capacity, the dimensions have been given. Okay, easily understandable. Okay, can you see this one? Platform. Okay, so this is the open height or the elevated height. Where is the closed height? Okay, this is probably the closed height. This is closed height. Can see here now, closed height, elevated height. Okay, closed height and elevated height. What type of openings can you get? Okay, center opening sliding means what? This is the central opening sliding. What is this collapsible? So the shutters may possible have collapse. Okay, like this, the godons or this one. Single sliding means what? One side it can slide. Okay, so three types of openings are possible here.